Hello, my name's Ariel Free, and I'm joined here by the wonderful Frances Wood. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Are you?
All the way from sunny Leeds. Well, maybe not so sunny.
Not so sunny, no. Yeah, but from Leeds, yeah.
I just point out we're in London, so that's why I've said all the way from sunny Leeds. That doesn't really make any sense if you don't know that we're in London, does it?
Yeah, we're in London, so come from Leeds. It's been a 2.5 hour trip, well worth spent there.
Really?
Yeah, well, it will be when we've done this.
Yeah, obviously. We're going to have a great time. We'll be like, I met this girl Ariel, and she was hilarious. That was like the highlight of my time in London.
Exactly what I'll be saying. That is first thing I'll be saying when I get back.
I was just discussing, you haven't had anything to eat today, which I'm very disappointed in, young lady.
I know, I've been so busy. I've been going from here to there and like the tubes, and you just don't get time to like eat.
If I'd known, I would have brought us a cake. That would have been great. It'd be like coffee and cake with Frances Wood.
That'd have been so much better.
You like coffee and cake?
I like food, so anything edible.
Anything.
There, yeah.
So let's get back to let's go into the nitty gritty. You obviously appeared in The Voice last year, got all the way down to live final and got eliminated.
Yeah.
Kind of talk us through that. You were selected by will.i.am, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. You start off and there's like 28,000 that actually audition. Then you've got to get to the final 100, and then obviously it's changed a little bit now. But back then it was you got 10 in each group. Yeah. So I got all the way to the quarterfinals, which I have to really thank Will for, because he got me that far, and everyone who voted again, they got me that far. Yeah, but I did, at the point I felt like I didn't really know my style, because I was, it was...
So I wanted to ask you this, because I know that after once you came off the show, you mentioned the song choices weren't really what you would have gone for, maybe, or they weren't really the tempo, the style that you usually were used to performing. And yes, it was a challenge, but if you'd done things differently, would you go back and try and fight for the songs that you would have preferred to have performed?
I think kind of, because at the time I didn't actually know my sound myself, so it took, that needed to happen, I feel, for me to be like, okay, I know exactly what I don't like doing and exactly what I do like doing, and it's took so much time. It's literally been like last month or so where I've been like, oh, it makes sense, this is exactly what I want to do. It does make sense when you find out exactly what you want, but at that point I just didn't have a clue, really. So
do you have any regrets going on the show so early? Do you wish you had done it this year instead of last year, or do you think you needed that to kind of find that, like you say, you find yourself and find your sound now?
Well, I think I'm a strong believer that everything happens for a reason, so I kind of feel like it needed for me to get to this point. I mean, if I hadn't have done that, I could have gone to university to study commercial music or something. I felt like that needed to happen at that time. So no, I don't regret anything at all.
So you did The Voice about a year ago now. Mm-hmm. What have you been up to since?
It's mostly been about finding my sound, because at that time obviously I didn't really know the style, so I've been working with different producers, trying to get that team together, really. That's the most important thing, and gigging at every opportunity, just to build the confidence, and so I can understand a bit more about audiences, what they like, and
and what works for you as an artist.
Exactly, what works for me as well. So working with producers as much as I can till I find one who works. My sound, I've kind of got that now, the direction I want to go in. Gigging, and the whole process, it's a long process, but it kind of has to happen before you can progress or in any way.
Well, it's funny that you say, because I read somewhere that after The Voice you mentioned that some song choices that were given to you maybe wouldn't have been your first choice or your preferred choice. It wasn't, you were given certain styles of music that maybe you wouldn't have initially gone to.
Yeah.
Do you regret not having more choice in your songs of what you actually performed, or was it just a case of, I'm glad I was challenged, and actually now I know what I can sound like in doing certain different styles?
Yeah, I feel like it needed to happen. Everything happens for a reason. The whole, they challenged me, but now that helps me to think, okay, well, I really didn't like it when I did that one, and this really didn't suit me. And this, even with things that I wore on The Voice, I'd be like,
it all adds to the learning curve, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's all a learning curve. So I wouldn't say I regret it. I've just learned so much from it. So
I just realised what you said about a war. I thought you said when I went to war. We were talking about accents here, right? So I tried to do your accent, didn't I? So what did you say earlier about, I can't remember, Leeds, I've just come down from Leeds. What did I say? Did I say, just come down from Leeds? Is that a good Leeds accent?
It's not, but I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, let's hear your Scottish accent.
Tell me
I've just come down from Glasgow.
Come on. Right, see you a second. I've just come down from Glasgow.
Glasgow is good.
Don't know about it. Don't know.
No?
It's kind of, no.
We can work on it.
It's kind of like Irish. Irish a little bit. I'm going into. I don't know.
You did, yeah,
I'm
no, that's
horrendous.
good. The way you said, oh, it's very Scottish.
Glasgow.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Blue Peter badge.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Big gig coming up in Manchester, is that correct?
Yeah, that's on the 13th of June at Roadhouse.
At the Roadhouse.
Because I've been calling it Roundhouse, so don't go
I was saying, we could just say it's an accent thing. Oh, it's definitely the Roadhouse. Does Roadhouse sound like Roundhouse in a Leeds accent?
Probably not.
No, but we'll just say it. So if you see any other interview where she mentions Roundhouse, it's the Roadhouse. Roundhouse is a bit different.
Yeah, it's the Roadhouse in Manchester, 13th of June. It's a 14 plus, so that's a good, because normally they're 18 plus. So I've made it a little bit lower, so
Hopefully everyone will be behaved.
So everyone will be well behaved, yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah, right.
You're off.
No hooch in the corner.
Exactly, none of that. Mm-mm.
Well, thanks for speaking to us today, and good luck with the gig at Manchester.
Thank you very much. Nice to speak to you.
See you soon.
Thank you.